Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, I am back. Yes, I haven't been making videos properly for quite a while, and that is for a number of reasons. Busyness, exams, I had an anaphylactic shock and was rushed into hospital, but I'm all good now so it's fine. Hit the back of my head the other day and it was bleeding everywhere, but here we go, Series 11 content is back. So, I haven't actually reviewed any of the episodes so far or shared my thoughts on YouTube. I have done on my Twitter, so go and look at that. Also, while you're looking at that, go and find the fan series Christmas special trailer. Really appreciate if you check that out and share it with your friends because we put a lot of work into it, and yeah, we hope you enjoy. 7th of December. Anyway, episode 1, The Woman Who Fell to Earth. I'd give this episode a 7.5 out of 10 because it was good and the pacing was nice, and Grace's death was absolutely amazing. I genuinely really cared for Grace, and I was saying, because we watched it as a group of friends, I was saying, he's going to kill off Grace and I don't want him to. There's no reason why we should like this character so much now. And then Grace goes and dies. And yeah, I really thought she was an amazing character and it was really sad. And I loved the double meaning of the woman who fell to earth being Grace and the Doctor. Well done, Chibnall. So yeah, I'd say strong start. Could have been better. For example, the pilot from last series, Series 10. Amazing. Probably, apart from An Unearthly Child, the best introduction, even better than Rose, I'd say, into Doctor Who, what it's all about, how it's going to be, the bright colours, the campiness of the universe, everything like that. Just wish Capaldi was back, but oh well, we've got Jodie Whittaker and she was doing really well in episode 1. I think strong start, 7.5 out of 10. Episode 2, The Ghost Monument. Just a bit boring to be honest, and I don't usually say that about Doctor Who, but quite frankly, it was just a bit dull. Nothing really happened of any major anything. The remnants, thingies, ribbons, whatever they were quite cool, but could have been better. Especially seeing as this is like Chibnall's episode 2. I mean, it feels like he's out of ideas already and he hasn't even started. This is his first series. And episode 2 I just felt was quite lacklustre. But I really do like the new TARDIS, and the cinematography of every single episode so far is absolutely perfect. Looks amazing, and yeah, just amazing, absolutely amazing. Shame the episodes I'm writing aren't, but oh well. Saying that, episode 3, Rosa, I'd give a 9 out of 10. Almost perfect Doctor Who in my opinion. The message of it was absolutely perfect. The way it was handled, great. Cinematography, amazing. Acting, on point. Everything was absolutely superb. Only problem I'd say that it slightly had was the pop music over Rosa leaving the bus. But that barely takes away anything from it. But I have seen some people complain about Kraskow, the villain, saying, oh, he's like one-dimensional, has nothing to him, he doesn't do anything. But then, racism is like that. There's no reason why people are racist. They just are. It's a silly, narrow-minded mindset that some people have. And Kraskow, the villain, is the embodiment of that mindset. It's not a, oh, I hate such and such a race because they did this. It's just a narrow-minded way of thinking that Kraskow has. So I think it's completely fine the way he acted. Well, no, that sounds really bad. I think his acting was good, and I think the story of his character was good, because everybody ended up hating him, which was great. And I think more the villain of the episode is racism, not the person. Anyway, episode 4, Arachnids in the UK. Yet again, I'd say a bit boring, which is a shame because I was looking forward to this one. Giant spiders, it might be like Planet of the Spiders, but no, it's It's not even Arachnids in the UK. As the Who addicts have said, it's Arachnids in Sheffield. Like, nah. I was expecting a big, campy Russell T Davies unit everywhere, pew pew with the spiders, but no, they're just kind of rubbish. And the loose ends and the whole resolution is utterly terrible, to be honest. The Stormzy music is just cringy, but like, okay, I get it. But what about all the other spiders, like the one in Yaz's friend's apartment, or up the road, or what happens to all them? Couldn't they just still be out there eating people? There's no resolution. They don't even mention it. But, oh well, I was just like, we'll look forward to next week. Then we get episode 5, the Saranga Conundrum. Now, some people absolutely despise this episode, and to be honest, I don't really see why. I think it's quite fun, campy, over the top. It's clearly a budget-saving episode, but I still think it did its job, and it was quite good, and I really like the Pating as a... Well, then I suppose I really like adipose and porgs. So, what were you expecting? But yeah, I think it was decent. Not great, but up there. I'd give it a 7 out of 10, which is surprisingly high, but I enjoyed it. Now, on to Demons of the Punjab. Meh. Again, like, I'd give it 5 out of 10. Wasn't terrible by any means, but then it's just meh. Nothing really happens in it, and like, to be honest, I didn't feel an emotional connection to the people that much. Like, that's what The Woman Who Fell to Earth did perfectly. I felt so much emotion for Grace when she died. But Demons of the Punjab, it does well dealing with the topic that it's talking about, and I think it's a good message. But entertainment-wise, it's just a bit dull, and all the aliens this series, like, have just got away fine. And it's, like, I don't know. Yeah, there weren't really villains in it, and the villain, yet again, was the attitude of the time, or attitude of the people, which seems to be a reoccurring theme throughout the series, but I don't know. On to episode 7 now, Kablam, and this is back Doctor Who on form. Good episode, good story, good characters, really interesting plot twist, and yeah, I loved it. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Not as good as Rosa, but it's up there with good Doctor Who, and I'd say it does as well as Series 10 does for a lot of its existence. Don't know where that sentence was going, but yeah, Kablam, very good. The Kablam man's great. The first 5 minutes of Kablam are genuinely some of my favourite 5 minutes of any Doctor Who ever. Just the receiving the fez, the whole of that. It's really, really good in my opinion. It drags in the middle a bit, but gets back with the plot twist and the whole Charlie thing. I think it's great. Now, on to the latest episode, The Witchfinders. I was really looking forward to this one. Like, I'm studying for GCSE Crime and Punishment, King James I and the Witch Trials, which is what this episode's about, but then watching it, I was just completely bored the whole time. The resolution is terrible. King James I is like a cartoon character. He's so over the top, it's ridiculous. And it just could be so much better. And the villains of the Witch Trials were horrendous. They were absolutely awful. I did not like them at all. Only slight positive to it is the weird CGI on the face when it was like all moving around. But the rest of the episode just felt dull, boring, and the locations were just a bit rubbish. Nothing, yeah, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to that. But yeah, I'd give it 5 out of 10. Could have been much better. It's not horrendous by any means, which, like, it annoys me because I don't feel a hatred towards the episode and I don't feel a loving towards it. It's just kind of there. Oh well. So, that is all the episodes so far. 8 out of 11 if you include the New Year's Day special, which don't even get me started. Moving Doctor Who from Christmas Day to New Year's Day has really annoyed me, but oh well. Now, That's just my opinion. What's your opinion? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and write down in the comments below what you think of Series 11. And can I please ask that you respect each other's opinions? Everyone's going to have a different opinion to you, and that's okay. Just be kind, as the 12th Doctor would have said. Anyway, goodbye.